Hello. Right. Today we're in the beautiful town of Llandudno. It's right on the North Welsh coast. I have been here before, and it's a lovely place to take photos. What I'm going to do for the first couple of hours, I've got my 5D Mark II, and I've got what I class as my walkabout lens, which is a Tamron. It's a 24-70 lens. It's got optical stabilizer on it. I've used it a few. It's a fantastic little lens, and it's like I said, it's my walkabout lens. So what I'm going to be doing, just walking about the town, just taking pictures of anything that I fancy. Later on, I'll be going to. They've got a fantastic pier and a Victorian pier here, which I've taken a couple of pictures of in the past, but I want to take a few more today. The tide goes out about 11ish. No, sorry, full tide at 11 o'clock. So around about 12 o'clock, there'll be enough space down for me to get down there and take some pictures of the pier, and they've got lots of rock formations in the water there. So hopefully that'll be nice shots to take. Now I normally take, like I said, I've got me camera and my lens here. I normally take this big bugger, and this is my, wherever I go, this is my Manfrotto heavy duty tripod, but believe you me, it is heavy. But today, because I'm just walking about the town, I've got this little, it's called a Kenro lens, Kenro tripod, and it's in there, and it's very lightweight, so it won't kill me. You know, as you get a bit older, these things do take their toll. So I've got a nice little, I might not even use it, but it's there if I need it. Little Kenro tripod. So hopefully I'm going to have a little walk about, take a few pictures, and just see how we go. Okay then, cheers, bye. Just one thing I forgot to tell you, on the front of me lens here, I've got this contraption. And what that is, because it's a bright shiny day, I might need an ND filter that I shall slide in there. It's a little square filter, so when I take pictures of something and I've got the sky in the background, big chances are the sky's going to be washed out. The highlights are going to be blown out because, like I said, it's a very shiny, hot, sunny day. So I should probably put a lot of an ND filter in there. You'll see it later on, I'll show you. Right, I'm on the beach at Llandudno. I'm going to take a few photos of the Grand Hotel, which is a very famous Victorian hotel, and obviously you've got the pier there. This contraption I got on the end of my lens, it's an ND grad, neutral density filter, and it basically balances the sky with the rest of the picture. If I took it without that, possibility the sky will be blown out, especially the clouds. You get bright white clouds, they get blown out with the highlights. So you need one of these things just to compensate for that and bring everything round about the same level brightness wise. Okay, so that's why I use one of those things, and it certainly does help. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use a technique called photo stacking. It's where you take, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 photos, one after the other, at different focal lengths. So what I'm going to do, I was hoping the tide would be out a little bit more than this. We're at spin round, we're at Llandudno, there's the pier there. I was hoping the tide would be a bit more out because there's a load of rocks out there I'd like to have focused on, but unfortunately they're not there because we're still pretty much at high tide. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a technique where I want to get all this in focus here, all this side of this rock, all the pebbles, and also the pier, as much of the pier in as what I've got. And like I said, this is a technique called photo stacking. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set my camera, I've got it all set up here. I'm going to set it to f8, and what I'm going to do, to start with, I'm going to focus in, manually focus in. So don't forget, switch everything off on your image stabilizer if you've got one. Switch that off. Turn that autofocus to manual focus on your lens or on your camera. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to focus in, manually focus with my focus ring here, yeah, onto this part of the rock. Get that nice and sharp in focus. Then I'm going to take a picture. Then I'm going to refocus my lens. So I'll have, so from about there till about there will be in focus. So my next shot, I will focus from my lens to about here, this area here. Then I will take another shot. Then I will refocus again, and I'll come out to a third point. This is all hit and miss, you know, you take a few tries at this if you like. And then I'll focus onto this area of the rock. Focus me ring round so it's nice and sharp again. So up till now I've got 3 focal points. I focus there, focus there, focus there, all on f8. Then like I said, I would like to have seen a few more rocks out there, but unfortunately they're all covered by the tide. So what I'm going to do after focusing on this piece here, I'm going to focus in on the pier itself, maybe halfway up, 3/4 of the way up, and then right on the very end. So all in all, I will have about 6 or 7 photos that I've taken, all at different focal lengths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then when I'm back home, I shall get these 7 photos. And I'll put them in a software, and the software I use is a company called Helicon Focus. That's Helicon Focus. There are other companies about, but that's the particular ones that I use. And what they will do, they will then stitch all the photos together at all those different focal lengths that I've taken the shots at, and hopefully from front there to back, where the end of that pier is, will be all nicely in focus, nice and sharp focus. Obviously the water won't, I don't want the water in focus, but if there was a few rocks out there, I would then have focused on the rocks and got them in focus as well. Okay, so all here where the big rock is, and all the pebbles that go down to the sea, and all the pier, hopefully should be in focus when I have them all stitched together. The only problem I've found, that round the rim, when it's done all the stitched all the photos together, sometimes around the rim of the photo it'll be blurry. So make sure you've taken a big enough shot in the first place so you can just crop the edges of the photo out just to get rid of that blurriness. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. So I don't know. So I'm going to crack on now, take these shots, and we'll see how we get on, and I'll put it on up for you and you can have a look for yourself. Okay? Thank you very much. Right, I've done my pictures. I did about 9 in the end, I think, because some more of that rock down the front there came into play, as they say, because obviously with the tide receding. Now, a couple of things I didn't tell you. I put an ND grad on the front because the clouds out there, the highlights were getting blown out. So I put a little ND grad there just to tone the clouds down a bit, so I'll be able to mess about with them when I get back to Photoshop. And also, when you're focusing, use your live view at the back. This is my, I don't know if you can see this, this is my live view, because you can focus right in here. As you can see, I've focused right in, and like I say, you can just zoom in and out to your next part of your next shot that you want to take, and it's dead easy. You just turn your focusing ring until the next shot you want to take, it's nice and sharply in focus, then you take the shot. Now just make sure you've got your mirror enabled, your mirror lifted up, so you take two shots with a cable release. Use your cable release obviously with your tripod, so you'll take 2 shots with that. First click will lift your mirror up, and then your second click will take the shot, take the photo. Okay, just silly little things, you know. For you beginners, this might be a bit of a learning curve. You professionals now, I'm talking beginners stuff, so I apologise to all you pros out there, man, if I'm telling you stuff you already know. Okay, but this is for people that are getting into it. So yeah, always tripod, cable release, use your live view at the back, take your photos. I use f8, I don't know why, I just use f8. You can use whatever, f8 I find seems to work for me. Okay, so now I shall take them back home when I get back down to Kent, which is the day after tomorrow. Woo! And then I'll show you the results. Alright, I'll see you later. I took some pictures of this, it's an old slate mill. It's fallen apart basically. So what I'm going to try and do, because it's quite a nice evening, the old sun's blaring away, I'm going to try and get a nice sunset behind the mill here. Now I've got my camera all set up. I've got look around here, it's a 14 millimeter lens, so I've got a big wide range. So hopefully I'll get enough of the sky. I would like a few more clouds up there actually. Just ain't any at the moment. So we'll just have to see what happens in the next, probably another hour before full sunset. Hiya, I've come back to this slate mill. This is about my 3rd time here. I was here last night trying to get a sunset. That didn't happen. I'm now just trying to get a shot of it. Slate mill with all the slate in front leading up to the mill. Problem I've got at the moment, I've come at the time of day when the sun, you can see it, is right behind, poking out of the slate mill there. So I'm just waiting for the sun to go behind the actual mill, and it'll give me a bit more control over me sky and me slate. Alright, so I'll plough on with this, wait for the sun to go behind that slate mill, and then hopefully I'll get a decent picture. Okay, bye bye.